All right, as we're coming on, you want to make sure you have a comfortable seat. So I'm on a cushion it's kind of high and thick. And so you could use a few pillows. You could sit on a chair. The first part, we are going to start in a seated position. So again, you can sit in a chair. We want to have, when you sit on your cushion, that the legs are at an angle downward so that the hips are higher than the legs. And so the legs, if they're up here, it's going to be uncomfortable. Okay. So make sure you find that. You can also lean against a wall. It's totally okay. We're going to start class with a little bit of eye massage, kind of lowering getting ourselves down into our parasympathetic nervous system with a little bit of massage, and then we're going to do some breath work. Today we'll do what we said into class with. We're going to start with kind of an even paced breath where the inhale and the exhale are the same, but we'll work with a little bit of extension of that. We did 3, but we're going to extend it. And then we'll get into a kind of a quieter seat where I will guide you a little bit through, and we'll let the breath move in and out the body, primarily through the nose, and observe our breath, okay? And that part will have some quiet moments. So let's just first find, again, your comfortable seat. You can sit in a chair, on a cushion, or against the wall. And you're just going to close your eyes. And just drop it to come back into your body. And as we drop in, we just start to notice what's occurring in this moment. So we notice sounds in our room and outside the room. We notice temperature. Is it cool or warm? Noticing the clothes on your body and how they are touching your skin. Notice the cushion or the chair that you're sitting on. Can you allow yourself to sit a little bit heavier onto your chair, onto the cushion, dropping downward, feeling a sense of weight in the legs? And then notice any overall mood or feeling in this moment. Maybe even any recurring thought. And then bring your awareness and attention to the breath. And again, just seeing, can I locate my breath in my body? Is it in my belly? Is it in my chest? Maybe it's in my upper chest. Maybe I just feel it in my face. Can I locate it? And then we're going to take our hands, our fingertips, and you're going to take your fingertips to on top of your eyelids, so the eyes stay closed. And we're going to just do gentle presses here. So the first press, we're going to find the fingertips in the crease of your eye. And you're just going to gently, like dime-sized pressure, just press inward a little bit. And then release. And we're going to do that 5 times. And so we press in a little bit. And then release. And press. And release. 2 more times, pressing in and release. 1 more time, little press and release. Now move your fingers so they're right on top of the eyelid, and just little presses here. So we press in, again, dime-sized pressure, and release. Keep that breath easy. Stay very relaxed in the body. 5 little presses. Pressing in and release. 2 more times, little presses. And then keeping the eyes closed, but let's move our hands so that we're underneath the eye now. And there's this bony ridge underneath your eye. You're going to try to see if you can just feel that edge of that bone, and just pressing here a little bit. So we press, and again, this is bone, so it's going to feel quite different than when we pressed on our eyes. And then release. but the muscles of our eyes attach here onto this bone. And release. And especially with all the screen time we've been doing, our eyes need a little bit of a break. So we're going to give them this little massage. Pressing. One more little press here, and press. Good, and then just release the hands, bring them back to onto your legs. And just notice if there's any overall kind of relaxation in the body that might have occurred after you massaged your eyes. And now we're going to go into our breath work. And so we'll start with, it's going to be an even inhale and an even exhale. We're going to start how we ended class. We're going to start with a 3 count in, 3 count out, and we're going to move up to 5 counts. If at any point 5 feels too stressful or it feels too much, you stay with either 3 or 4, okay? We'll start together and I'll let you do a few on your own and then we'll move up. And so easy body, you can keep those eyes closed, and all of our breath will be in and out the nose, okay? So lips are slightly sealed. And let's start to inhale for 3. We inhale for 1, 2, 3. We exhale 1, 2, 3. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. Do 3 more on your own. Feeling just a little natural pause in between those inhales and exhales. We're going to move into 4s. If 4s feel like too much, you can stay with 3s. So we're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue 4 more on your own. Stay very relaxed in the body. Small little pauses in between that inhale and that exhale. And after you finish the last round, just let the breath come back to its natural state for a moment. And we'll move into 5s. Now again, if 5s feel like it's too much tension, you can move back to 4 or 3, okay? So we're going to do a few rounds of 5s. As you're ready, we'll inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do 5 more rounds, either 3, 4, 5. Nice even inhales, even exhales. A little pause in between the breaths. See if you can stay very relaxed in the body as you breathe. And if you finished your rounds, I think we have maybe about 2 more, depending, but if you've already finished, you get to just rest in the results of that breathing practice, letting the breath come back to its natural state. And we'll all meet you there in a moment. Finishing up your last round. And then begin to just let your breath come back to its natural rhythm, letting that go. Feeling the breath move in and out the body. And starting to bring your attention to that place right in front of your nose. Right where the breath enters the body and leaves the body. And as we move into a little more quiet, a little more observation of our breath, you'll notice that the mind might decide to take you off on a thought or a fantasy or your to-do list or what's happening in the world. And when it does that, that's totally normal and natural. You'll just observe the thought itself, and then you'll bring yourself back to this moment, to this breath, to the rise and fall. You may notice that when you breathe in through the nose, the air comes in cool, rushing back to the back of the throat. And that when you breathe out, the air is warm, passing back through the nose, through the nostrils, softening the eyes, the face, the body. And if a sound pulls you away or the body needs to adjust itself, just notice that pull away. Notice that adjustment. And then bring yourself back to your breath. Keeping the bodies just easily lengthened and easily grounded. So continuing to rest onto your seat, and lengthening the body open and tall at the same time. Cool air coming in through the nose and warm air as it leaves through the body. You might even notice a little kind of ocean-like sound as you breathe out the nose and the back of the throat. And if you get lost in thought, just begin again. And just start to deepen your breath. Pulling that breath into the body, into the belly. And then you're going to rub your hands along your thighs. And then bring your hands together and rub your hands together, creating a little heat in your hands. And you rub your fingers together as well. And we're going to take this heat, this warmth that we created, and we're going to take a little face washing. So you're going to wash this heat over the face, down the neck, and do a few of those, washing the face, over the face and down the neck. Do one more. And then we'll just rest our hands onto our heart. We'll nod our head towards our heart and just recognition of our self-care, the time we took today to check in with our bodies and our spirits. And then I thank you so much for joining this afternoon. And we are done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Needed that.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's great. Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie. Carrie number 2.
Bye-bye.
A lot of carries. Take care.
Thank you, you too.